Good afternoon, everybody. This is Kevin and Matt from the Empire Marketing Team. This installment of the Empire Academy for Marketing is why it's important to have a separate website and social media platforms for each city that your company operates in.
Yes.
And this was a hard lesson that we learned because when we entered the Dallas-Fort Worth market, we were headquartered in Houston. We entered the Dallas-Fort Worth market. We just utilized the main website and put Dallas-Fort Worth on it and couldn't figure out why we could never get ranking. No one would ever notice that we were there.
Yeah.
But we learned the hard lesson that after everything has to be separate. So, Matt, why don't you explain why that's so important?
Sure, just to build off that real quick. In order to get, the way people's minds work, it just makes sense. If I'm going to Dallas or Fort Worth, I'll just put a Dallas or Fort Worth link on my main website. But in order to actually rank separately on Google or a search engine, it has to be a separate site, separate social media platforms. So there's the general thing there. But in terms of why it's important is, like we just said, if you have separate Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, social medias, and for the websites as well, you now are automatically going to be getting, it always just comes down to you're getting more eyes on your content than you would have if you had just had one generic or central hub. We used to just have the Empire main Facebook page, which is now the Houston page, and we try to get everybody to go on there. But now that we've separated it out, we're getting more eyes. We're getting people in Dallas that are just looking for opportunities in Dallas,
Yes.
In the real estate market there, that would not have found us because why would they be searching Empire Industries Houston? That doesn't help them. So now that we have Dallas, Fort Worth, and Austin pages, now people there can find us way more easily. They can interact with us there and in those groups. And yeah, so it just gives us more opportunities in those cities. And in terms of Google rankings, we can now rise and get more eyes on us because we have not just one main ranking.
One main listing.
So we can get multiple listings up, which means all over the place people are going to be able to know about us quicker and know about us more because they're going to look at us, and we don't have just one ranking on one Google page. Now we have numerous rankings, numerous cities, so it's just a way better look for us, and it will give us more opportunities going forward.
And the cool thing about it is think about it from your perspective. If you're in Houston and you are looking for property management and you found our website or anybody else's, and you had to spend 5 or 10 minutes figuring out what city you had to go to on their website in order to get the information that was specific to the city you're in, that would be counterintuitive, that would be time consuming, and you probably get aggravated. So when you separate these things out and you have specific websites and social media pages and online presence for each city you're in, we can then, or the company can then, post city-specific information just for the city you're in. And like we learned, people in Dallas don't necessarily rub elbows the right way with people in Fort Worth and vice versa. So we can keep it separate and we don't have to upset any apple carts. So this is Kevin and Matt from the Empire Industries Marketing Team. Until next time.